Hello everyone, welcome back to Shiba's Community Cup Season 2. We are back with day number 2 and another 5 matches will be played. My name is Sir Cloud, I'll be your commentator for today and these will be the maps that will be played today. Erangel, Mirama, Erangel, Mirama, Erangel, and we'll wrap up the day together with these amazing teams who will be eyeing for the top spot and to be the top team in this Community Cup Challenge. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump into game number 6 of the overall tournament. Here we go, Erangel. Flight path wise, we've seen this kind of flight path before. It's going to start from the military base island on the left side all the way up onto Lipovka. So some of the drop spots are a little bit far. North Yogopol, maybe Severny, Zarki obviously. Yesterday we did see a couple of drops in Zarki as well as North Yogopol. So some of these teams may want to change their drop spot, or they can still drop somewhere in between, grab a vehicle and go to their destination. Either way it's fine. So it's really up to the team on how they want to play this game. But so far we have not seen any team drop directly either inside of Novo or military base itself. So looks like that's going to be the case again, but we did see a couple of early clashes inside of Milta, and the fact that the circle is on the right side, we might see that clash again. Looking at least 2 teams are hovering around that area. Let's not forget about School and Pachinki as well, included in one of the early clash points. Now looking at Milta, we not only have 2 teams, but we have 3 teams inside of Milta itself. Ooh, this is going to be a bloodbath here, ladies and gentlemen. And part of these teams looks like we're going to have FTW Extreme here, together with Manis Extreme, the 2 extreme teams. And we also have another team on the other side, but we're going to put focus onto Lex as he's waiting on the 2nd floor. If he's going to pull out a surprise to his opponent lurking around, but the fact that he moved, so the footsteps gave himself away. Lex shot from behind and his teammates are just too far away. Ness is only able to see but not able to do anything. Ness now has a clear shot onto F9. Can he pull that shot? Yes, he will. And that's going to be a knockdown, but he can't secure that elimination point just yet. Rixie is there to pick up F9. So F9 should be okay for now, as long as he keeps himself clear out of the line of sight of Nez. Yep, there you go. It's going to be fine for him. Unfortunately, Kai will be eliminated as well. Same goes for Zin, leaving Nez all alone. And since he's the last man standing for his team, looks like he's going to let this slide for now. But other than the 2 teams, we also have VIP Squad Core in the same Milta area. Now that they have a somewhat divided between the 2 of them, with this drop of Nami should be fine. Should be able to be picked up. Don't expect him to be eliminated just yet. I don't think he's too exposed for now. Now, at the same time, we can take a peek at what's happening inside of Pachinki. So we got 3 teams here, including SFC V, who's currently in Pachinki, together with other 2 teams. So one of them is a C4 TIKUS. Oh, came out from Manis. Knockdown. I believe that should be another long range. Let's hit back on the Milta just to see what's happening here. And it became an elimination. Interesting. Okay, Nami securing that point for VIP Squad Core. Looks like they're going to play a little bit more aggressive today. VIP Squad Core looking to bounce back out of the page number 2 yesterday. Sees Rixie right in front of him. Nami opens the door, surprised by F9. Taken out immediately. Totally didn't expect that someone was there. But his other teammates, looks like they're interested to go for it. Let's check out Mija's position right now. Choi Oi, who's at the forefront, prepare himself to go in. Manis, Rixie, as well as F9 in the same building. Koi Oi? Choi Oi? Man, I hope I don't butcher the name, yo. Anyway, now on the rooftop. See what he can pull off. Rooftop, jump down maybe, but it's gonna be risky if he jumps down. If he does jump down, he has to like jump down in one of the areas that do not have a window, just not to overexpose himself. Okay, F9, they're still playing within the building. I guess it's also partly because they do have time there in the circle, so that's kind of okay for them. But hopefully that okayness won't be devastating for them. If they stay too long, another team passes by, takes them out. Yep, you don't want to be in that kind of situation. But this could be a slight standoff here, ladies and gentlemen. At the same time, oops, okay, a couple of gunshots here. Just keeping an eye on what potentially might happen. In the meantime, let's get a bird's eye view. Yan is closing in, so he will join up with Choi. Man, gotta pick one at some point. Yan DBS gameplay. Alright, he sees one there. Pulls a shot. Not able to get a clear one. F9 calling in for backup as well. Yan goes into the building. He's right in front of Yan. Knocked down. The follow-up. Not able to come in time. Mija, that is your teammate, but it's okay. Joy got the last. Oh, not yet. Oh, second floor. My goodness, that was a big surprise there. Even I got surprised by F9. F9 holding his ground with a UMP, his trusty UMP. Switches over to a shotgun. Only 4 bullets on the shotgun, but if it's a 1v1, as long as it hits the shot, it should be enough. The question is, will he be able to hit the shot? Kimi at the same time will be knocked down somewhere else, and in front of his face is going to be F9 losing it out. And Choi will be able to save Mija. Mija lives to tell the tale another day. Let's head back onto Pachinki, ladies and gentlemen. Check out what's happening here. So we have 3 teams here still standing off with each other, with one of them at least on the outside of the circle now. Notice a couple of knocks happening somewhere else. Not too sure where that is, but I would say, okay, maybe perhaps we should check out Yasnaya at the same time. So Yasnaya, 2 teams here, but it seems to be quite a truce between the two. We got SHAWN here in SHAWN's team, together with SFC Rex on the other side, inside of Yasnaya itself. But since it's like somewhat within the middle of the circle, so I guess it's probably going to take a while until we see some form of action there. So now we do see here SFC gathering information. They know that COSA PERAK C4 is just right below them. Okay, scoping out. Okay, if anyone stops at the line of fire, probably will pull the trigger, but nobody's there. Nobody's in the right line of sight. I guess it's a move on time, ladies and gentlemen. They are on the outside of the circle. But speaking of the outside of the circle, putting my focus on the Pachinki now. Looks like we do see a close in here. DZ and Co from C4 TIKUS navigating around the buildings while looting, of course, finding the next target. Members of HASTALAVISTA ESPORTS. Or is it? Oh, it's actually SFCV. Alright, so now circle time. Alright, where will it go? Okay, it moves on to the what I call the Medusa intersection. Oh, check that out. DZ went down. Landland's tanking out the blue. It's only circle number 1, so he has time. He can still somewhat tank it out. Unfortunately, DZ won't be able to survive this. Will be eliminated. Nate from Landland onto the other side. Nobody's in that building, so it's okay for now. Senpai knocked down somewhere else. Ooh, let's counter Nate onto this one member for TIKUS. Unfortunately, he's down to 10% of health. Gotta be careful there. Gotta retreat. Gotta reset. Gotta do it quick. He does have a first aid, so he's still okay. Landland will provide cover for now. keeping an eye on the opponent. Looks like two teams locked into each other. The nade onto Lan, dropping him to 50% of health. With the TPP mode, keeping an eye. Now they only got about 20 more seconds. Let's not forget, they probably don't have vehicles yet. There's something they need to consider as well. Do they want to continue this on, or should they bail this somehow? But is it too late to bail? It's going to be the question here. 10 more seconds to go. Lan tanking a little bit of that blue. Still looking for resources, or I don't know, trying to find his opponent, I guess. Let's get a good bird's eye view of where exactly they are. So we do see the two members of C4 TIKUS and the other members of SFC V. There you go. Got them nice and surrounded. So standoff looks like it's happening. Necessary? I'm not too sure about that. My thought is that it should have been like C4 TIKUS leaving this compound the moment they lost that one player, but looks like they choose to continue on, and now they're kind of locked in. So the bad news is that I kind of worried that both teams might be taken out by the blue at some point. The fact that SFC V is also spending that amount of time here. We got Chris here. He's leading the charge and he's not letting them go at all. So both teams don't really want to let go of each other, and I worry that the next circle might go away from them and it'll be really difficult. Now it's about 500 meters away. Let's see, Chris backs off, or is he circling around? Okay, someone's still circling around. Okay. Let's check out Conky's perspective now. He's making that move as well. He's going in for the flank on the left side of Pachinki instead. Whereas for his other teammates are coming in from the other side, from the right. Chris now utilizing his bandages. I mean, Conky, he does have 3 first aids, but do you really want to spend that amount of time in this blue just like this? We're not too sure about that. Okay, Chris is kind of backing off for now. Looks like they kind of decided to like, okay, we're gonna let this slide. But let's check out the perspective on Lan and Co. Like, okay, Lan has 1 first aid. Okay, he has a couple of bandages to work with. His other teammate has 1 first aid as well, and probably a couple of bandages too. And congratulations, they're now 2,000 meters away from the circle. I mean, look at the distance now. But the distance is 1. At least if they can get past by the blue, it's okay. But if they want to get into the circle, I worry that by that time there'll be a lot of teams locking them out. Very cautious play indeed. I mean, they do have a straightforward exit, but they're not really taking that route just yet. Okay, I do hope they survive though. I mean, going out by the blue just like that, it's kind of tough. Let's head on to Yasnaya now. Here we have SFC Rex, and below him is SHAWN. Okay, it's a good clear shot there. Disciplined gameplay. He knows that there's more than one, there's 2, so you don't want to knock down one just to be taken out by the other. So he knows that his teammates is nowhere near. Just keeping eye, unless he gets a good clear shot. Okay, his opponent doesn't know that he's there, that they're being watched. Sai knocks down one for himself elsewhere. Looking for this big move to happen, but at the same time, the members of SHAWN are not really showing themselves as well. In fact, they're going the opposite way, so it's very unlikely they'll be caught out. And you can see the shots fired out onto the other side. It did injure his opponent, but no knocks. Probably the blue might do something about that, and yes, it will. So that blue did help to take down one member of SHAWN. So that is one member of SHAWN out in the blue. I'm not sure if he can be saved at this moment, so potentially not. Lurze sees T7 on the other side, and I believe T7 is currently down and out, and his teammates are nowhere to be found, so it's a matter of time till the point is given to a team, and it's very likely to be SFC Rex. 2 points in the back for them. At the same time, the blue has arrived. They do have a vehicle though, so they'll be fine. A little bit of a later rotation by them. Curious to see how Nez is doing. Okay, he has 5 first aids, has a vehicle. Though he's the last man standing for FTW Extreme, he's okay for now. Let's try to search it out here. SFC V made it onto the other side of the circle, and that's absolutely fine. I mean, normally that's like a safer place. But one of the members of C4 TIKUS knocked down. Land now is going to be like, okay, this is when I talk about like the effects of taking too much time in the blue, locked out, not much resources. I mean, they only had 1 first aid the last time we saw them, now dependent only on bandages, and that's not going to be enough for sure. So it looks like Lan, I know what he's going to do. He's just going to give himself up, and that is it for C4 TIKUS. Unfortunately, spent too much time on the outside, and that's what happened, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. On the south side, we got Mika here. He sees one. Straightforward elimination to Nez. Nez, who had 5 first aids the last time we saw, a lot of resources in his box. And Mija, if you can pick that up, you'll be really happy to know that Christmas came early. On the outside, okay, a couple of, let's see here, sacrifices to the blue. This guy's probably not going to last that long. And his other 2 teammates, obviously, they won't be picked up. So it's just a matter of time. It's probably going to be number 13 for SHAWN, as they spent a lot of time in Yasnaya as well. And there you go. They are out just like that. The timing, the rotation needs to be reworked for some of these teams. I mean, giving themselves up to the blue just like that it's quite wasteful, if you ask me. So really need to reconsider, like, when will they move, where, how, and all that. And is it necessarily to take certain fights and lock themselves up that early from that distance? Yeah, a lot of things to consider. Mobile. Now we move over to COSA PERAK C4. Long range knock from Cola. They're going in for the rush there. We know that they have man advantage. Smoked up vehicle, not going to be an issue. They have arrived. Okay, moving in. 1 knock, 1 more to go. Coming from behind. That's going to be Cola. COSA PERAK C4 secures 2 elimination points and 2 boxes to loot from. That is what they are looking for. But always circling around. Now it's the last man, Ninja, who got that last elimination point taken out. Where's Joy going to go now? He's finding refuge, but a lot of open space, a lot of them taken by other teams. Now vehicle smoked up, he does not have much to work with. And with that, Joy, the last man standing for VIP Squad Core, eliminated at number 10. So now, moving over, let's see here. We do have SFC. They're kind of nice at this moment. 6 elimination points. Still rolling from yesterday. They are the number 1 team, so you know. And if you do look at like the amount of teams, they are quite scattered out, I must say. Looking for the area contention. Checking out Cola's position. This was the area that they won earlier on. But let's keep an eye on the circle instead, since it's about 5 more seconds to the next phase of the circle. Who will be favored by it? We go up the high ground of prison. So looks like the answer is slightly on the lower ground. There's a little bit of high ground to work with. VERMILLION Esports has this high ground. This high ground will be important, but what's going to be important as well is the teams on the outside, especially on the right side, on how are they going to rotate? Are they going to bump into each other based on this kind of position? We do have SFC and SFC brothers in arms, and potentially they might fight with each other as they need to get into the circle. About 30 more seconds to decide on what exactly to do. But at the same time, same goes for PEA XSME BARUZ. Jim and Kito, the last 2 men standing, still on the outside of the circle. 3 elimination points. The team that had the #1 spot at some point, slowly slid down the charts and looking to make a comeback today. So now, if they don't go in, they'll be on top of the blue. Spot out. Long range, nice Scar L. Red dot knocking down one more to go. And that's going to be Cola. Cola is now in trouble as they are not only squished by Kiddo, but also into the team. Nice long range there. Kiddo is the one to secure the 2 elimination points. 5 for PX SME BARUZ in the bag. Now we got Grunge here. Looks like it's going to be a crunch time for SFC as SFC needs to defend their ground against the incoming teams from the outside of the circle and also from the teams inside of the circle that are defending their ground. Resetting. Everyone's kind of clumped up together. Hopefully no nade will arrive on top of them. Grunge is buying as much time as possible for his teammates to reset. Long range spray! Almost getting a knock. Grunge survived the counter fire as well. Down to 50%. Again, scoped out. Prone. Another scope. Konki right in front of him. Suki on the other side. Suki now kind of low. Grunge. Careful there. Managed to get a knockdown to Suki. That was a nice one. Now we got Tesla as well, knocked down on the outside of the circle. Looks like it's going to be difficult for him to recover now that the blue will be on top of him anytime soon. At the same time, look at this. SFC already 11 elimination points while keeping everyone intact. And while they defend their ground, there's still a lot more opportunity for them to gain more elimination points. Got Grunge here prepping up a nade, tossing it onto Lee. Lee is still A-OK. Now it's a question of whether he can turn into blue Steve, but looks like the answer is no. He will be eliminated. And now we're down to the top 5 teams. Circle-wise, it moves all the way to the southern side. The north side teams will need to find a way to get across. But it looks like one of the answers, or probably the only answer for SFC right now, is to try to take down the teams right in front of them. Long range shot from Grunge. It will not connect. They have about 20 more seconds into their vehicle. Are they going to force the fight, or are they going to make that long rotation? If only they have the information. That's also the question mark here. Vehicle, Senpai as his teammate, trying to gather as much information as possible to decide if they can go into the circle by making that long rotation. But looks like they decided to try to get that 1 elimination point. Managed to get a knockdown, but not able to secure that point just yet. Looks like the call from the IGL is to move as close as possible to the circle. High count just right in front of us. Senpai knockdown. We got Grunge on the other side as well. Grunge with an M4 in hand. High count is currently down, so this is an opportunity to collect another elimination point. But you gotta be careful because Scout is on the other side as well. Scout is still here monitoring the situation, literally scouting. And right now Scout is left all alone. The fact that High count has been eliminated, long range spray from Scout. It does connect, but not enough to knock anyone from SFC just yet. M4 in hand. Another spray attempt. Third spray attempt. But nobody's there. Another one with his trusty UMP, but it's gonna be Senpai, teaching him why he is the master of long range. Beautifully done indeed. And now, reset time for SFC as they still didn't find their way into the circle. They're still on the outside of it. But right in front of them, their next challenge is gonna be WBB REBORN. And they are in the circle, Grunge now, being shot at by Ipan. Just right in front of him, he sees him. Senpai, the star man from that range, taking that cautious approach. Grunge will be the man to lead the charge. He will be the one to gather information. Smoke will be deployed to cover the left side angle while Grunge focuses on to the right because he knows that Ipan is there. He sees the smoke. And the good news for them is that they're somewhat within the circle at this moment. But a little bit of an open area, so gotta be careful there. They must take out Ipan, so at least they clear out one angle. Ipan spotted out and Ipan knocked down. Nicely done. That was the knock that they were looking for. At least one angle is covered. And Senpai now by the edge of the circle. They already got themselves 14 eliminations. Can they get more? At the same time, Senpai will be forced to move. He has to move. He has to move. He doesn't have any first say, Senpai, you gotta move, Senpai. Man, ooh, the moment he moves, immediately knocked down. Grunge Still with 80% of health. And look at the circle, it's 50-50. It's right in the middle of the road, ladies and gentlemen. That is a difficult circle to work with. Very, very open indeed. But anything can happen at this moment. We'll be interested to see as well what will happen to 6, because now he's caught out quite far away. He's one, long range, not able to hit the shot. I mean, the terrain is just rough for him. Can't get a high ground angle. Able to land it, but been counter-fired himself. Got 4 QT here on the other side of the road, and 6 is on the other side. I mean, he not only has SFC to deal with, but he also has another team to deal with on the right side as well. Another attempt by 6. 1 bullet hit. Not enough just yet. Okay, Grunge knocked down by HASTALAVISTA. Got Vermillion Esports right now. HASTALAVISTA together with his teammate HD. Circle is quite far away. It's quite a bit for them to get in. HASTALAVISTA knocked down by SFC from the other side. HD knows oh, that's going to be a good clear shot. SFC eliminated by HD. If only he can pick up his teammate HASTALAVISTA in time, but I don't think time will be on his side, so HD will be on his own right now. 1v2. He gets 1. No, he doesn't. And his opponent, WBB, will be the one to secure the first chicken dinner for today. Wow, what an ending that was, ladies and gentlemen. That was really something there. It could have gone anyone's way because you had like 3 teams towards the end. Man, that was real close. That was real close. Gotta give it to them. I mean, very respectful of the things that they can do while managing so many situations at the same time. And for them, WBB, they got themselves like what, 5, 8, 10 eliminations in the process. But let's not forget SFC, 15 eliminations despite going out at 3rd place. Wow, these guys are just not stopping from yesterday. I mean, even yesterday, almost every round they got themselves like a lot of eliminations. So they're really going for those elimination points. Like placement points seems to be like bonus for them. Man, they are on a roll, and I do expect them to still be on top after this round. But for us to be sure, we'll need to check out the points. The points will come up later on, ladies and gentlemen, as we take a break. So before that, my name is Sir Cloud. Thank you so much for watching game number 1. We're not done yet though. We still have game number 2 that will be played inside of Miramar. We'll be right back after this break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Shibe's Community Cup Season 2, day number 2 of the Grand Finals. My name is Sir Cloud, and looks like we decided to give you guys a little bit of a surprise. So, I'm gonna hold on to that result for a little bit more. So, if you guys want to know on exactly how the standings are as of now, you gotta stay tuned to us. We will show you at some point. But now we'll focus back onto the game. This is going to be match number 7 of our 10-game series across 2 days. And we're back onto the dusty map of Miramar. This time, flight path from prison to Torre Ahumada. Let's go! Yesterday we saw a couple of clashes in El Pozo, but this time looks like El Pozo, there's probably going to be only one team. Picado, we saw 2 teams, and that's likely to happen again. At this time, we will have a clash in Valle de Mar. At least 2 teams in Valle de Mar that I can see hovering around there. Circle-wise, it's going to be kind of okay, centered around the areas of power grid. But let's zoom in onto this first clash point involving WBB REBORN with another team sharing the same area with them. That's going to be minus XTREME. But looking at the position of both teams, okay, I wouldn't say it's that safe. We got Ziz here on the rooftop. He's able to see one person on the other side of the road. AK, Hollow, maybe not the best of weapon, but he does have a Mini 14 though. But I guess the line of sight is just not clear enough for him. He's gonna let that go for now. Other than that, San Martin, looks like there will be a clash between 2 teams. I'm gonna zoom in onto VERMILLION eSports. Here HD on the rooftop, T7 right below him. UMP, decent weapon, recoil's okay. So with this kind of distance, it's gonna be alright for him to try to get that knock. There you go. M number 1, not able to finish it up. It's okay. Let's check out T7's current position. The one and only first aid expanded. Micro Uzi in hand. He does have an AK though. Micro Uzi, high firing rate, AK, high damage but also high recoil. Decides to use the Micro Uzi instead. And they're somewhat within the middle of the circle. So this might take a while, but I don't think so. I think this will be kind of active, looking at how the teams are moving, at least as of now. But let's get a good bird's eye view here, and looks like the 2 teams are kind of spread out. Okay, shots fired. Looks like Tida will get 1. Sai will get the knockdown to Kim. Tida will secure that elimination point. So that's going to be advantage for VERMILLION eSports. HexLX on the rooftop. And whenever I say HexLX to be Mr. Good Looking, I don't know why. The comments just go insane. I must be telling the truth though. I believe in myself. I believe when I see HexLX. I sense the good lookingness in him. But I also sense that he only has 14 bullets in his Mini 14. Okay, this kind of distance. Okay, he does have the shotgun though, so he can switch over, but I'm not sure how many bullets does he have with that shotgun. But maybe he's prepared for in case anyone shows up like on the open air, but that's unlikely to be the case. Okay, he has 2 + 10 ammunition in the shotgun. He has to land the shot because the reload time for this shotgun will take a while. So better not bottle it. The opponent is also not making big moves yet. Mr. 6 on the other side. T7 is navigating around the next building as well. Let's switch over to Mr. T7 and see what's happening here. And looks like shots fired out by his Micro Uzi. Knocked down by Mr. T7. Was a difficult angle, not gonna lie, because he was on the lower ground and he managed to get that knock. So that was a good one, gotta give to him. But the bad news is that he does not have any first aids, so he can't reset himself. As much as he wants to lose, he's not able to secure that elimination point yet. And there's someone else as well. So not easy for him to reset himself in this sort of situation. keep my eye on to T7. Now he's out in the open. And there's another team on the outside. T7 knocked down by Tita. Punished for leaving that area. Now 6 being shot at as well. He has no first aids as well. It's gonna be hard for 6. His other teammates on the other side. And Mr. 6 alone in this building. Is it really alone, or is there someone else there? Yeah, he is alone. So a little bit of time for him to play with, but no resources, unfortunately. El Pozo, just as when we thought that, oh, there's no other team here, looks like there's still 2 teams. So SFC Rex going up against, at this moment, WBB with only Y2K in this area. It's gonna be hard. Okay, let's see. What can it pull up? So Y2K, AK, M249, and Y2K. I do wonder, is this the Y2K that I know of, or is this a totally different Y2K? Because it's been a while since I see Y2K or his other name, Jay. But anyway, it looks like he's going to be chilling here for now. And let's head back onto St. Martin with 6 knockdown. We got Tifu here going for 1v1. Shots fired out with a UMP. A little bit more though. Not sure if he got that. I don't think so. Okay, but what I'm sure is that he will be saving his teammate. Oh, he got it. Oh, wait a second. Boat is still here. Boat with the bandages, resetting himself. Okay, here we go. S12K in hand with Scar L. Boat. Okay, enough time bought by himself. Using bandages to recover. I guess it's just a matter of time till he's being charged at. Now he's using every utility he has. Let's get another good bird's eye view. 3v1 basically. They all charge onto him. But because he has an S12K, I guess that's why his opponent is not really making big moves yet. S12K. He's navigating up and down. I mean, guys, it's just this one guy. Yes, he does have an S12K, but I mean, you guys can spread out. Make those moves, man. Make those moves. Make those moves. Smoking out to buy himself time. He's pretty much going to be out of utility soon. Okay, sees 1 shots fired out and exposing himself at the same time. Okay, waiting at the right angle. This is a good angle. Oh, okay. Another smoke deployed. 4 smokes left. They're probably going to go for the rush anytime soon. Okay, shots fired. Put a little bit more pressure to Poat, and now Poat is being pinned down to a corner. Any more further, he'll be exposing himself to the rooftop, and that might be a risk. That's why he's popping up the smoke before being forced to go out. But not just yet. Looks like they're not really going in for it. It's interesting standstill. It does have enough ammunition. Random fire with Scar L giving away his information as well. Now they know that he has an S12K together with a Scar L. Again, random fire goes out to the rooftop. Now, this is where he gotta be careful because another team's on the high ground just on the outside of St. Martin. Yep, and that is going to be PAXSME BARUZ. For what? Parker's down to the 2nd floor. Playing mind games with his opponent now. Trying to slice up from behind. He's able to get a knockdown, but the rest of them follows through. And it was difficult for him to handle all that. And finally, the fight's over. He's eliminated. Here we go. We are looking at SHAWN locked in with SFC Rex by the edge of the circle. It is stage number 2, so let's take a peek of how the circle is like. Still centered around the areas of power grid. No one's really there. A little gunfire here. but no big moves. Potential next clash point could be the area of wild treatment. Let's keep an eye on GN ALLSTAR now. Scout shooting on the legs, knocked down and taken out by Scout thanks to the vehicle blowing up. Zin's on the other side to get away his teammates, and that's going to be truly Kai. They still can save Nas. Nas is just right beside Zin. Okay, it's going to be an aggressive move here coming by Scout. He's definitely not doing the scouting work. He's going to do the aggressive work. And Zin now kind of low, knocked down, leaving Kai all alone. And because of that, Kai decides to just play for placement points instead and get away as far as possible. He does have 2 first aid, so he can tank a little bit. Let's check out what's happening here with VIP Squad Core. Choi Oi knocked down. We got Yan here keeping an eye. Okay, he sees what attack on the other side. And Nami's gonna come in. Nice knockdown, nice teamwork there. And Nami one to saw him. Nami, however, knocked down. We're back on the Choi Oi. He's back in action, but now the moment he comes back, gets knocked down immediately. Yan on the back, Mini 14, not able to land enough. We got a Mija here who has arrived. Mija cooking up that nade. M4 in hand. Nade again. Let's see if this nade can land on the 2. Okay, he sees them. Nade toss. Mija knocked down, leaving only Yan alone. And not only do they have C4 TIKUS right in front of them, behind them, or beside them rather, they do have GN ALLSTAR as well to deal with. GN ALLSTAR, welcome to the club. We got Heikal here, 3 elimination points, 2 his name, 5 in total for GN ALLSTAR. Heikal tapping away to the other side, medkit deployed. Kaito somewhat circling around as well, looks like they want to aim to get elimination points here. See that Scout's making big moves as well. He's definitely not doing the scouting work. Gotta change his name to a Fragger or something, Fragger GN. As here comes Scout with the UMP. Tracking up to the high ground. Gotta be careful of their back. A little bit of an exposed position. Okay, he knows that someone's there. Repositions his vehicle. But looks like they are still somewhat interested. Yes, okay, they see them. Alright, shots fired at Scout. Scout gotta be careful. Can't afford to circle around too much. Icar's gonna need to charge. AK gameplay to the right as they manage to get one, but Haikal knocked down instead. Scout knocked down as well. Chi is gonna come in. Kaito is the one providing long range support, but now he has to come in as well. As Chi will need to save his teammates. Haikal is calling out for help. Help me! Help me, Chi! Help me! Don't worry, brother. I'm on my way. Stay put. Hold my hand. But Chi needs to win the fight before he's able to save his teammates. Lan is showing himself with pressure on the Chi. Chi does have a DBS, but this distance is good enough to get a knockdown to Lan. One more to go. Unfortunately, Chi down. Now it's down to Kaido. Can Kaido do it? Yes, he will. Kaido, the hero of GN ALLSTAR. And now everyone else will be saved. Lucky enough, the follow-up from Kaido came in just in time. And because of that, they retain all their players. Now it's a matter of resetting and getting into the circle as soon as possible. My oh my, that was a real close one. That was real tight, real tight. Real tight, just like my jeans. But let's see, is it going to be tight here for SHAWN as they still need to get into the circle. Kai is right in front of them. The lone man of FTW Extreme. Taking again that long circle on the outside of blue to get in. 30 more seconds till we see stage number 4. And obviously the blue is running away from Kai, but he has a buggy, so the buggy is a suitable vehicle. It does travel across quickly. But now because he's the low man, he doesn't have extra eyes to keep an eye out of him. Keep an eye out for him. But it's going to be a clear entry for him, so that's going to be okay. Check out Cookie now representing WBB all alone. He does have company in this compound. Okay, sees them. It's gonna be 1v4 against SHAWN. Kind of tough, but nothing's impossible these days. As shots fired out, putting pressure on the Cookie. Cookie circling around. He gets one. That's gonna be 3 more to go. He gets 2. Cookie, can he do it? He will secure the elimination point anyhow. 2 more active ones to go. Could we see an insane clutch here? That nade to hope to secure that elimination point, but the answer is no. Okay, Cookie gets 3. Cookie? Could this be the Cookie Monster? Cookie Monster, is that you? Cookie. Oh no, that jump shot. That broke Cookie's heart. My, oh my, that was super duper close. I mean, no disrespect to SHAWN, I would have liked to see that clutch. That 1v4 clutch, to be honest. I mean, that would have been one of the best clutch in this tournament, but hey, it is what it is, right? You gotta work for it, man. But what a gameplay that was from Mr. Cookie Monster. Definitely a monster indeed. Got 3, secured 1 elimination point at least, so pretty decent, pretty decent. I mean, at least you got something, right? But man, that was exhilarating. That was, man, that was one of, that almost became one of the highlight gameplays of this tournament. It's gonna be hard to top that, if that happened, that is, in a different multiverse. But it looks like Doctor Strange asked us to come back to the reality world. So, yep, we're back here, ladies and gentlemen, as VERMILLION ESPORTS being chased down by the blue. It should be fine. Tifu has a vehicle. He can pick up T-Daz. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay anywho. But let's check out PERAK SME BARUZ as they have company in this area with WBB MELX just next to them, being an unwanted neighbor. Here we go. No down by Lex. Nice support from behind. Now Blaze is gonna come in as well. Blaze ensuring that point is theirs. They're not out of it just yet. Okay, they need to continue to find one more active opponent. Oh, chasing. Wait a second. Okay, gets into the vehicle, but oh wait, how? How did, wait, what? How? Wait, what? How? Wait, what? How? But, okay, at least Jim is there, right? At least Jim is there, but come on, man, that was just comical, to say the least. Matt going to the vehicle, went somewhat under, and oh man, merry-go-round, you name it, and that just happened. I mean, what? Man, that was, what round is this? I mean, 2 eventful happenings back to back. I mean, I'm not complaining though. It's good entertainment, not gonna lie. SFC, a team that normally gets a lot of eliminations per round. This time they're gonna start it off chill, but maybe they're gonna start off hard with a GN ALLSTAR. Senpai now, subtitle. Also thanks to his teammate dishing out the hard work of getting that knock. But Heikal with 4 eliminations together with Cha now. Together with Cha. I think it's a Cha. Okay, let's zoom in now. Okay, Chi. Okay, Chi's on the other side. We got Heikal here, and the bad news for them is that circle moved away. So good luck, guys. GLHF, they say. Try to get into the circle. M4. Okay, he has a mini badge. Heikal, shots fired out, and Heikal knocked down. Chi, you are needed, Mr. Chi. DBS gameplay, he sees 1, shots fired, and it's just too much for him to handle. GN ALLSTAR eliminated at number 9. That is the end for them. Now, a lot of these teams on the outside. Ooh, this is interesting. Kai, all alone on the inside. There's someone just right in front of him. But it seems like they don't know that he's there. I'm not sure. Not sure if they know his presence, but Kai is not taking any risks, so he's prepping up though. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we gotta chill for a bit. Be right back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we back. Had to do a little bit of a restart, but yep. You may notice some graphical changes, and yep. We'll fix that after this round, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry. But for now, we'll put focus onto the game as Sky still survives, but this time around, the circle has left him, and he'll need to find a way in. And probably the only way is to try to cut across HASTALAVISTA Esports, who's just in front of him. And with a movement like that, he definitely exposes himself, so they know that he's there. Let's see now. Kai comes in. Shots fired out by Kai, and Kai eliminated just like that. And now we're down to the top 3 teams. And here we go. Zooming in onto the action. So we have Miz, the last man for PAXSME BARUZ. He's gonna stay chill for now. But for SFC, 6 elimination points. The last we saw, they had like what, 2 elimination points, so they got 4 in between. And now they have to deal with HASTALAVISTA Esports on the other side. ALLSTAR knocked out. Means could be the backstabber, so they gotta be careful there. Anyway, Senpai got to secure that elimination point. Got Ate, Kyriel as well. Just that because of the rough terrain, it's not gonna be easy to spot them out. Okay, Kyriel moving across. And Kyriel, Ate. Let's look at their position. Only 2 left for the side of HASTALAVISTA Esports. Will it be HASTALAVISTA for them or HASTALAVISTA for their opponent? This is where we'll get to see the ending real soon. As Kyrie, now the circle is on the left side, so that means Minx is the furthest away. Now for him to get into the circle, he needs to play the stealth mode. Man. Alright, let's check out this area and let's get a little bit of a bird's eye view. Get a good idea of where exactly everyone's at. And here we go. Alright, so they kind of have HASTALAVISTA locked out, together with Min's locked out as well. So it's looking like SFC able to get that chicken dinner again, extending their lead again on top at number 1. Let's see who's going to make that big move first. Definitely for Minz, he will be forced to move. But speaking about movement, Senpai is making his move as well, so he's going to make that aggressive approach, putting focus on the HASTALAVISTA Esports. Just got to be careful that Minz could possibly backstab them. Senpai picks up the airdrop, gets one of the Ate. Kyrie in trouble. Kyrie only down to 10% health. Spray coming in for Senpai. Senpai spraying into the smoke, and it did work out. And Minz, the fact that he leave himself out of this fight, he now managed to secure a 2nd place finish at least. Unless if he can pull off an insane clutch against 3 players from SFC, but it's going to be unlikely. It looks like he's going to give himself to the blue, but Senpai will say, no, Minz, you're not going to be doing that. Don't be a naughty boy. Don't give yourself to the blue because we want those points. SFC is back with another chicken dinner, this time with 10 elimination points. Wow, wow, wow. But PEAXSME BARUZ not going out without a fight as well. They managed to get a 2nd place finish with 7 elimination points. Pretty decent, I must say. So that is definitely going to be a lot of work. I'll rephrase that, ladies and gentlemen. I would say that PEAXSME BARUZ not going down without a fight. They know that they are sliding down, and with this 2nd place finish, who knows how far they would have gone up. But for us to find out, we will need to take a break, ladies and gentlemen. Gives ourselves some time to reset, and we will come back with maybe the results. If you want to know, do stay tuned to find out. My name is Sir Cloud. See you guys in a bit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shiba's Community Cup Season 2 Grand Finals. This is match number 8 back in Erangel. My name is Sir Cloud and I'll be together with you throughout this tournament. And, well, okay, I do know that you guys might see like some graphical mishaps. So we'll try to fix that in the next round. But for now, let's enjoy this round together as the scores are still hidden away by our gorgeous, hardworking admins behind the scenes. So it's going to be a surprise for all of us. Who exactly will be the champion? Will SFC do it? Can they remain consistent for the last 3 rounds? Have they created enough of a gap? Well, those are some of the questions that we will need to answer. Now, circle-wise, it's going to be an okay circle. Somewhere around the areas of a farm and, well, Pachinki again, multiple teams, but this time around because of the flight path is able to hit onto Zarki. So we can see that on top we got at least 3 teams. Let's zoom in onto the areas of Zarki where TPE is at. So he has someone across the road, but I don't think they will really clash for now. Oh, I spoke too soon. TPE being shot at by Lurze. Now TPE gonna play a chill game for now. He has a nade in hand. He's gonna prep it up. I hope he cancels it back. Doesn't have a clear exact idea of where Lurze is at. His teammates is on his way to back him up as well. So it's gonna be all 4 of them. Wow, okay, so Lurze is gonna be the one alone. 1v4 in this area. Headshot onto him. I mean, he doesn't have any helmet, so naturally he will receive a lot of damage from that one headshot. Now he only has bandages to work with. Nate, good thing he's behind the box, so he's okay for now. But I wonder if I can say the same for the next, I don't know, 2 minutes, because they know that he's all alone. So if all of them from SFC 70K rush on to Lurze, it's gonna be out. This one member of SFC Rex, unless he can pull off an insane clutch, which is going to be kind of unlikely. The weapons that he has, all 4 of them on the 2nd floor, and immediately knocked down just like that. It's gonna be down and out for the teammates. Let's check out Sai and Co. They'll be okay for now in North Jogopol. But let's zoom in onto Pachinki. Ooh, the Pachinki fight. Is it over? Okay, it's probably not. Yeah, it's not. So Boat now, 10% of health left, going up against Shawn. Boat behind the wall. An easy jump shot onto him. Leaving Pachinki with only XSM JAYZ. This one last member. And the rest of Shawn on the other side. Okay, let's see here. 10 seconds before the zone closes. But anyway, Pachinki is within the circle, so not going to be a big issue for now. Well, what's going to be sure is that the point of POW will be given to Shawn. Now, the members of Shawn, they're looking for this one last member of XMM JAYZ. Let's see here. What can he do about this? It's kind of tough, not gonna lie. I mean, bird's eye view. He is on the other building, so they're probably not gonna find him that soon or that quickly. But at some point, they probably will. So that is of course concerning for XMM JAYZ. They might not get any placement points. There's still like 17 teams left. Okay, and they edge closer and closer. Alright, they're pretty much on the opposite building now. So from the POV of this one member, XTREME JAYZ, sees them getting prepped up. They're not in the same building just yet. They're on the opposite building. This might take a while. Not much to work with at this point. A DBS, an AUG A3. That's pretty much it for now. It's gonna stay chill while we check out other moving teams. Nico from C4 TIKUS. Looks like they have arrived in the area of Pachinki and they seem to be interested to try to take over this area. Try to get elimination points perhaps. Going up to the abandoned church. A little bit of a scouting work to see where the opponents are at. Not much information they could gather from here just yet. But if they stay long enough, they probably could. Interesting area to play with. Not being like in the middle of the circle, but still. Let's move over to WBB. Like a little bit of movement from another opponent. Y2K making his move as well, and they're heading towards the area where SFC 17K is at. Truly going for the chase? Not too sure yet. Okay, TPE is in the building. Y2K gathering information, circling around. He probably saw the vehicle. Okay, he shot at, so it's a confirmation now that someone's in the building. Y2K, does he want to take that aggressive approach? Looks like the answer is yes. And TPE gets on the buggy, immediately gets out. Kim on the chase perhaps? Let's see how interested he is. Nah, not really. So the IGL calls him to like, dude, calm down, come back, stay chill. Okay, chill. Now we got C4 TIKUS here on the outside of Pachinki. Putting pressure to the members of COSA PERAK C4, who is the current kings of Pachinki. But they got another so-called C4 team, C4 TIKUS, to deal with now. One of the members of COSA PERAK C4 knocked down. Kyu left the area. Cola not going to go in for the save, so he's going to follow the footsteps of Kyu, and Cola will say, sorry man, you can unfriend me, but I have to do what I have to do, and I'm going to bail this for now. Okay, we're gonna see the circle shift very soon, but before that, let's check out what's gonna happen here. For the area where PAXSME BARUZ is at, we got Lex here alone. SFC 17K just right beside him. But it's still the first stage of circle, so it's still fairly okay, fairly enough space for them to navigate with. And circle time, where will we go? Ooh, interesting. The fact that it's still centered around farm. I kind of doubt that it will go to the military base. If it does, it's really unfortunate for all these teams. It's very likely to go to the main peninsula, so I wouldn't be too worried as of now. Unless, I mean, there's always this unless, right? But it's from the many PUBG mobile games that I've seen, I don't think it would go like military base. But nevertheless, we still have WBB MELX on the outskirts of Novo, and it seems like SFC, the team that got the chicken dinner today, they seem to be interested to play in the military base island. But for this team that's not interested to play in the military base island as of now, WBB, so they're playing on the outside, in which they are next to GN ALLSTAR. Everyone's picking their rotation, deciding on where exactly to play. Got Lee struck down by the blue. Not too sure what happened there. Though it's fairly early. Tesla is on his way to save his teammate. Oh, Lee is out, unfortunately. So Tesla turns back to loot, perhaps? Okay, interesting. But anyway, so now in the middle of the circle, we got a good amount of teams here. Okay, around the area so far, we got PERAK BARUZ. And for the benefit of everyone who just joined in on the live stream, perhaps you do notice that the graphics are kind of off. So we're trying to fix that for the next round. So do bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, in the meantime, let's check out what's happening here with C4 TIKUS. They're having a fight. Kiyu and Kola circling around, jump shot by Kiyu with EDS, and Kiyu surprised from his right side when Nico came in, taken out just like that. Another team eliminated. And in the middle of the circle, got a good amount of teams, everyone having their own area to play with. Let's zoom in a little bit more just to get a good idea. Lurza, WBB MELX. Kind of far away from his other teammates though. Well, him shots fired out onto VIP squad core, revealing his position. Another round of fire by Lurza. And now they're going in for it. We can see that Yan is getting closer and closer. Circling around. Oh, his teammates are somewhat behind him, so he does have backup. Nijan knocked down by Lurza. Nicely done. Beautiful. Kucha on his vehicle, repositioning himself. But no big moves just yet. Lurza after the reset. Is he going to go in for it? This is going to be the question. Manzi from the other side. Ooh, 2 knocks. Okay, this is going to be rush time. We're going to have Lurza leading the charge. It's going to go in. It's going to look for more members of VIP squad core. But before that, Lurza will say, thank you so much. I'm going to claim this trophy. And now just right in front of it, it's going to be Yan. Yan. Now, ooh, Lurza shot at. We got Kucha here. Going to do the follow-up. And Yan will be knocked down, but they might lose Kimi at the same time. Manzi is still behind. Kucha is going to go in. It's going to be a 1v1 now. Choi Oi together with Kucha. Kucha, no extended mag. Shoots! Who needs an extended mag if you can land all your bullets? Good enough for him. Leaving Nami alone. And Nami, nothing much he can do. And circle-wise, yes, it went to the main peninsula as expected. I mean, I've seen enough PUBG Mobile to know that going down to the base island in that kind of situation, it's kind of unlikely. Alright, here we go. Grunge now. Scoping out, he sees the members of WBB MELX. SFC, they lost one player in the rotation process, and now they need to make their way into the main peninsula. Manzi's just right across Grunge. So they got themselves locked out by WBB MELX. Grunge fires. No connection there. See how Senpai doing. Senpai's waiting behind. For the other member, SFC on the left side of the bridge. The time is on their side. They're on the outside though. 3 first aids. Grunge has 4 first aids. So pretty decent. They can kind of tank quite a bit, but you really don't want to spend that much time on the outside since this is stage 3 moving to stage 4, and if it goes to stage 5, then it's going to be real hard for teams who are on the outside, right? But looking at the pattern of SFC, I do believe that they can do something about this, but they have to recover now that they might lose one member through that knock. Senpai and Grunge locked in together with opponents on the other side. How are they going to get across now? Okay, they have a buggy, but if they try to go across just like that, it's a big risk and they might be taken out. Oh, Senpai down, leaving Grunge alone. Oh, this is go time here for WBB MELX. Grunge takes the desperate move, jumping into the water. For how long more he can survive? This is going to be the big question. As we move on to Milta, we've got 2 teams here inside of Milta, or maybe even make that 3 with one on the other side. But now we have SFC Rex knocked down, leaving Sai alone. And Sai happened to be on the other side with Ziz behind him. So he's like in between 2 teams. 5 more seconds before the zone closes, and let's see where will it go. At this moment, it's going to go up to the high grounds of Milta. Only pretty much 1 team is there. Yeah, somewhat. And with this kind of circle, it's going to be hard for Grunge since he's swimming. Like, where's he going to dock himself? Does he have enough time? That's going to be the question. Now for Sai, the last man of SFC Rex on the outside. 35 more seconds to go. Inside, Nami knocked down by Manzi. Ooh, Manzi. Okay, a little bit of a retaliation there. And let's see if we can get a good view. Same time, Ziz making that smart move to coming from the right side. HASTALAVISTA Esports involved with a skirmish somewhere else. Let's zoom in onto this left side. We'll probably get something here. Yes. Fight here. S6 is on another area. Let's see here. 6 is the last man. Comes in 6. Oh, double knockdown by 6. That's okay. But oh, the follow up from Ate. That was really, really close by 6. My goodness. Again, another close up, but not as close as the one in Miramar. I mean, that was one before we're talking about. That was even bigger. But anyway, I mean, a lot of good close calls here today. And Manzi making that long rotation as well through the right to get into the circle. I'll be curious to see how is Grunge going to survive this. Okay, he's still swimming and he'll be able to dock himself. But then here comes the question of, will he have a vehicle? Okay, I do see one on the right. He has 4 first aid, so he should be okay. Manzi knocked down by Sai. That's somewhere on the areas of Milta, perhaps. Okay, let's zoom in on the Sai now. Sai with the DBS. But he'll be okay for now. For now, that is, until the blue arrives. Okay, most of the teams safe for now. Kucha making that long rotation, cutting across the right side. Okay, Sai, where is he going to go now? Oh no, position compromise. Using the same safe approach as well. On the right, to the high ground, but hopefully he gets to his destination because we saw a couple of players moving the same direction as well, and now it's going to be okay for Sai, it seems. Grunge is safe as well. He got a vehicle and he will hold on now for positioning points for SFC because he's the last man, so he's going to take that safe approach. He has 8 first aids to play with. Very stacked up. Okay, at this moment, I would say, okay, Love Mins, HASTALAVISTA Esports. Okay, they were on top, so that's like a long range knock. I'll keep an eye on Grunge for now because he has to get into the circle, and the fact that there's another team, FTW XTREME, right in front of him, that could be a challenge. Not sure if they know that he's there. I guess not, looking at his distance. But let's check out the potential fight here. Okay, here we go. Lord Shins picking up a nade. We do have Kim here, the last man for WBB on the 2nd floor, but the nade from Lord Chins, good enough to take him out, and that's going to be the end of WBB at number 11. Circle goes to the high ground of Milta, and that means a lot more movement needed by Grunge. Okay, let's check out the position of Sai now. He has company, hoping for his nade to land onto his opponent that's about to come up onto the 2nd floor. Side with another nade, cooking it up. Opens the door, all alone with the DBS. Jump shots onto the ground floor and immediately eliminated by PEAX SME BARUZ. Let's see here. Okay, clear shot by Nico. Almost getting it. Managed to land that 1 bullet, but not able to get that knock. Grunge is still alive behind, but Nico is going to continue on. He's going to try again onto Nas. Nas knocked down by Grudge. Surprise, surprise. Now it's a question of who can secure the elimination point. It's going to go to Nico. The point into the pockets of C4 TIKUS. But now Grudge exposed himself. How is he going to get out of this? It's going to be kind of tough for Grudge at this moment. Let's get his POV. Getting onto a vehicle. Okay, he will need to heal up as well. Oh no, stuck! Oh, bad position to be in, Grudge. Oh no! As much work as he has done, unfortunately, he got stuck. Oh man. I guess he could have used the first aid first before getting into the vehicle. And he might have a little bit more time to navigate. But yeah, that just happened. But anyway, I mean, I wouldn't be too worried about SFC for now. They kind of okay. They got a lot of elimination points before this. They got a couple of chicken dinners, so they should be fine. Should be all right. Another team eliminated. This time by PERAK BARUZ, who has locked in their position, and everyone else is within the circle. And they're just exchanging long-range shots for now. But I'll be a little bit worried for C4 TIKUS together with HASTALAVISTA ESPORTS, because they are on the other side of the road, and it's likely that the circle will move away, and that is when they will need to get across. And crossing the road is either zooming past by, creating a smoke bridge. Your options are kind of limited. Let's see here. Dashing across. Years managed to get through. Not bad, not bad. Lan, your turn now. So circle all the way on top of SFC 17K. Lan knocked down. Oh, but okay, he has his teammate together with him on the same side as well. Let's see, that is Nico. So Nico is going to come in for the revive. He has time, 30 more seconds before the zone closes. But let's check out the right side. We got Lex now with company. Lex knocked down. Kai, long range. Let's get revenge on the years. He is within the circle, so he's the one guarding it. Gotta be careful of your behind though. Okay, cutting across. Shoots. Blaze. And that is a close one for Blaze. Turn his back onto Kai. Kai kind of okay, but oh man. I think I kind of jinxed it. Looks like position compromised after that shot. So now they might be looking to take him out next. And true enough, Kai is definitely going to be the target man. Healing up, playing with whatever that he has. They're going to go in, they know that he's all alone, so they're going to take that little bit of risk. Kai, very, very low at this moment, forced to use his first aid, but not able to use it in time as PERAK BARUZ will run all over him, eliminating him out. Valiant effort, but maybe if he kind of stayed quiet, he might be safe. I don't know. It was a tough one, right? Like, because his buggy exposed him as well. But Years, the one that was knocked down earlier on, carried across, and they're by the way edge of the circle, so that's okay for now. But now we have in action VERMILLION ESPORTS. XLX taking some damage, dishing some back. His teammates knocked out. Oh, leaving XLX now all alone, but oh no! You blink and you miss it, ladies and gentlemen. And they were eliminated at number 4 as they tried to siege down the house, but the defense from their opponent, they were prepared for it, and they were eliminated just like that. The moment we pan over, that's it. But for now, SFC 17K, they need to reset quickly because potentially other teams might be interested to take over this compound. This is now the prime position in this sort of circle. In the middle, compound is perfect. Kiddo knocked down by Tesla. This could be the moment, but if only they have a full squad, then it will be a lot better for them. But as a trio with the circle, with this compound, it is still okay to work with. But that also means that they need to defend against two teams around us. Space coming up for Tesla, try to hit the target onto the other side. Nico is still okay. Can't say anything for Years. Years being shot that. Down to 50% of health. Blaze knocking down one. Years finally knocked by Jim. So PERAK BARUZ doing SFC 17K a favor indirectly. And here we go. Tesla spraying onto the smoke. Nobody is there. And finally he lands it. And it's going to be... Oh, it's actually PX SME BARUZ getting the point, but it's okay. It's okay. Now we are top 2. It's either PAX SME BARUZ or SFC 70K for this chicken dinner. And PEAX SME BARUZ, they will be looking for a comeback if they can get this chicken dinner. This will be tight competition at the top for sure. 3v4, but they have a compound. Which situation would you rather be in? This is a tough call here. Even if you want to crash in onto SFC 17K, it's not going to be easy because of the amount of open space. Unless if PAX SME BARUZ can get a knockdown, then maybe, just maybe, they can crash in and overwhelm SFC 17K with the numbers if they can get that one knockdown. Now, for PAX SME BARUZ, the objective is to get as close as possible. Try to get as close as possible into the circle as well. SFC 70K, all they need to do is defend. Let the blue do its will. Putting pressure on the PAX SME BARUZ with Lex now being knocked down. Kado is heading towards Lex. Looks like he's going to go in for the save. As Blaze will keep an eye onto SFC 17K. Alright, the revive will be kicking in. SFC 70K smoking up the compound. Not giving away the information to PEAX SME BARUZ. Lex carried across. Now the revive will come in. At the same time, let's not forget about the blue as well. We got about 10 more seconds till we see next stage. But both of them should be somewhat within the circle. We still got stage 8, ladies and gentlemen. Who will be favored? I mean, it's really small right now. It's kind of hard to tell. But what's for sure is that these two teams go duke it out to the end. Nate, attempt onto Jim. But no, that's not going to happen. Another Nate. It did hurt Lex a bit. 17K. Is he going to go for it? Okay, bam again onto Lex. And we got Lex currently down. We need to save him here. They should have enough time because SFC 17K is not making the aggressive approach despite getting that one knockdown, because perhaps they know that the numbers still do not favor them. But Blaze is going for a flank. Just keep an eye on Blaze. He might pull off something insane. And speaking about SFC 17K, now 17K himself is making that approach. They're going for the forefront. Going to get as close as possible to PEA. Getting a knockdown to Kido. That's going to be another one. Tesla is going to come in from the other side. And Tesla, he's being shot at. Gotta be careful that Tesla getting a lot of information, but then again getting a lot of bullets at the same time. Tesla, 50% of health left. Tesla shoots back. Gets a knockdown to Lex. Tesla being traded back. Leaving TPE all alone. 1v2. Blaze on the left. We got Kido who's bleeding out. Jim, 90% of health. Kido will be eliminated by TPE. And now another point in the back for SFC 70K. But gotta be careful of Blaze on the left as well. At the same time, the blue will be on top of TPE. TPE knocking down Blaze. Now he has only one more to go. But then again, the pressure from the blue is just too much. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. PEAX SME BARUZ with 12 elimination points. Could this be the comeback moment? With only 2 more games to go, could it be? Could this be the moment where PEAX SME BARUZ reclaims the #1 spot from yesterday? It is going to go down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be really, really tight. Hang on to your horses because we still have 2 more rounds to go. Anything can happen. Adrenaline rushing. My goodness. Gotta calm down right now. Gotta take a breather. We'll see you guys in a bit for match number 9 in Miramar. Alright, looks like we have a score update here. SFC still in charge with 101 points, but after that chicken dinner by PERAK, SME BARUZ, now the point difference is only 14 points. So, the last two games will matter, ladies and gentlemen. Anything can happen. So keep your eyes peeled for the last two games. This is going to be huge as we head on to match number 9 that will be played inside of Miramar. So without further ado, let's head on to it. Shiba's Community Cup Season 2 Finals together with me, Sir Cloud, as we jump into Miramar. Flight path from the right side of a junkyard all the way onto the left side of La Drillera. And looks like we'll keep an eye on the usual suspects, right? Picado, San Martin, potentially Water Treatment, potentially El Pozo, potentially Invalide Mar. Interesting enough, as big as Los Leones is, nobody wants to go there for some reason. Gonki becomes the first one to go down with an M16, and the circle will happen to be on the left side. As we zoom in onto Picado, 3 teams Picado. Suki and this fight, and Suki knocked down Adrian and Chris. Adrian, the moment we show him, he goes down. Chris is low and he has nothing with him. As in, no weapons, only one first aid. It's not going to be doing him much. I mean, he'll try to go in for a melee, but it's definitely not going to help him at all, as their team will be the first one to be eliminated. Because SHAWN here, 3 more teams to go in the areas of Picado. I mean, Picado has always been an area of contention, and for some reason, all these teams still want to go here. For some reason. Interesting enough. I don't know, man. I mean, Picado, I mean, if it's the first time all these teams clash in Picado, okay, fine, I get it. But it's like almost every round you see a clash in Picado, and yet still teams really want to challenge for it, putting their points at risk. So interesting decision if you ask me. Because Los Leones has always been open. I don't remember any team dropping the Los Leones for the entire duration of this tournament. Same time, Y2K knocked down somewhere, and that's going to be the El Pozo fight. So we got to zoom in onto that, and that point is taken up by SFC Rex. Inside this area, they're not done yet though. There's still other members of WBB around. It's that they'll be playing the rest of the round without Y2K. Cookie, who almost became the Cookie Monster. Unfortunately, didn't manage to do that. Was almost a sexy move, but the only one that we got was his sexy back. Well, because we are watching from a third person, so if you get what I mean, you know, looking for his back. Oh, come on, guys. But anyway, coming back to Picado, looks like we have another team here, COSA PERAK C4, who's locking out the teams inside of Picado as well. 3 inside of Picado that's being locked out. So we got Cola here on this high ground. Landline, okay, just below Cola. Years knocked down. It's going to be 1 opening and also 1 point for the side of COSA PERAK C4 as they still hold on to this high ground. So now that's a signal to Landline that, okay, someone else is there. So you gotta be extra careful. How's he gonna step out of this? Nico gets another one from the other building. Ooh, okay. If that's a frag grenade, that would be great. But unfortunately, it doesn't have any frag grenades. So that Molly is just gonna pressure them to the corner. But that's not gonna really take them down. The members of SHAWN. Nico keeping an eye. Second attempt. Not able to get another knockdown. Okay, here we go. Nico. It's still circling around. And I guess the fact that this Picado is within the circle, so it's gonna take a while. It's going to be quite a standoff, but what's going to be interesting is how much is COSA PERAK C4 going to get out of this? The fact that they're in a position where they are locking in 3 teams. If only they have like the circle advantage, like the circle is just right behind them, then it would be a perfect scenario. But since everyone's Kola tapping out with a mini 14 onto the other side of the map, onto T7, not able to get a knockdown onto him. Scope out, trying to find targets, but since it's an urban area, right, it's Picado that we're talking about. It's not going to be easy to really land those clear shots. So probably get a couple of shots, and if you don't get that knockdown, the person goes into the building, resets, and everything just comes back to where it was before. A slight flanking move there I noticed from, let's see who's that, Q? Yeah, Q here. But is that a really strong flag? Not really. Goes down, loot, gets the vehicle, comes back up to his team, and continue to lock them from the high ground. Sai getting a knock of his own somewhere else. Same time, we got a couple of teams tanking out the blue, but it should be okay, especially up north where it's kind of clear. I would say we can continue to monitor the situation of COSA PERAK C4 for now on how much you're going to get out of this. Sai gets Kim. And I guess, okay, I guess it is around this area, but yeah. One person left alone, and Sai was one to take him out. We look at some of the movement from the other teams. Quite scattered, I must say, and I think that's also kind of helped with the fact that a good amount of teams that focus onto Picado, so it's like you kind of take down like the spread out of everywhere else, so leaving a lot of space for the other teams who got their own looting spots. Let's check out what's probably going to happen at the northern side. SFC 17K cutting across, in which they will bump into FTW Extreme while making that rotation. Tesla 30% of health. Good thing that he's alright, stop being shot at. Ness getting out of his vehicle. Let's see what he's gonna come up with. Or is he more like gathering information? You can see that SFC 17K, they're quite spread out now. At the same time, the blue has arrived. It is still stage 1, so it's okay. Media from VIP Squad Core knockdown. Q as well. Ooh, okay. So we are back onto the Picado fight. The high ground seems to be falling apart with Q knocked. But it's a long range, so it's okay. But hang on a second. Q went down, exposed himself, and now Kola needs to save him. Man, is Lanlan gonna do anything about it? Okay, he's holding Q hostage now. If anyone were to come and save Q and they follow this route just in front of Lanlan, it's gonna be a clear shot for him, considering that there's a window there. So he's still using Q as a hostage. Okay, Lanlan, he can end the misery of Q, but okay, finally he does with the Thompson. It's gonna be 1 point out and into the pocket of C4 TIKUS. There's going to be 5 elimination points as of now, but circle wise it did move away towards the left side, so Picado now is not within the circle. So Lanlan and Co needs to get out of here, but the fact that they're still locked in, and Kola's not going to let them go, they want to seek revenge. It's going to be real interesting on what's going to happen here. Alright, Kola scoping out. Try to get Kola, but the terrain is just too rough for C4 TIKUS to land that shot onto him. Kola scopes, okay. Still fine. Lanlan shot at, ooh, from where? From the other side, I believe. Yes, here you go. An off angle here. Almost knocking out Lanlan. It doesn't seem like he has first aid, so maybe he does. He's just resetting himself behind, but finally knocked down. So that's going to be pressure onto C4 TIKUS. So how are they going to save Lanlan? Let's not forget, 8 more seconds to the zone closes. Cola now down. So now the pressure is on back onto COSA PERAK C4. But they're taking their time. They're assuming that Lan, someone will go in for the save, and that's going to be Nico. But it's not going to be an easy clear shot since it's an urban area. Might as well try to find that opportunity to save Cola. And yes, looks like he's going to go in for it instead. While his other teammate is keeping an eye from the high ground on another angle. And rotation wise, a lot of teams focusing onto El Pozo as of now. But I'll be interested to see what's going to happen. What's going to be the finale like for Picado, since we still have 3 teams here. Maybe even make that 4. Just try to get a good view. Yeah, probably 4. There's another team like towards the southern side. Okay, anyway, welcome to the blue. Let's get a good bird's eye view of where everyone is at. So yes, I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die has arrived. Just keeping an eye on this. Okay, at least 3 teams. Yep, at least 3 teams. This is gonna be real interesting. Everyone reset it from the last time we saw. Stage 2 moving on to stage 3 now. It's huge. The entire Picado basically is being held hostage. But we've seen this before, right? Like overextension, overly locking out, and at the end of the day, nobody wins. But frankly speaking, okay, this sort of strategy is not new. If you look at like teams, professional teams from South Asia, they generally like to do this, like spend the maximum of time possible in the blue to lock out other teams and secure elimination points, but they always survive. So they know their timing. Now this is a matter of question whereby if these teams know that timing or not on when to get out. Now Cola is kind of low. 1 knockdown to the other side, member of SHAWN. Cola, he doesn't have any recovery items, so he will be knocked down as well. I mean, spend too much time in the blue, and honestly, a little bit unnecessary for me, but it is what it is at the end of the day. Right now, C4 moving in with a DDS. Punished with that push. 1 last member to go. Still on this high ground with 1 first aid. And we have officially arrived onto stage 3. It moves on to stage 4. It's going to be difficult. Okay. As much as he would like to save his teammate Cola, but no way Jose, they say. Shots fired out onto the other side. First aid in hand. That only 1 first aid, but no opportunity to use it. Nico will get that point. So 2 more teams to go. 2 members of SHAWN. Let's see what do they have at this moment. 1 first aid onto this dude, and the other dude, no first aid. Ooh, this is going to be real scary. I mean, let's also consider the fact that circle is kind of far away, and the circle goes all the way to the left side. I mean, this is going to be real tough. Okay, trying to make a break for it, but oh no! Oh man. Okay, this is it. This is it. Placement points are not going to come by to SHAWN for sure. There's no way he's going to get out of this. There's no way he can drive and heal himself at the same time. Minivan's not the fastest vehicle. Find his way into the circle. I mean, this is real tough. Okay, let's see if we can get any consolation prize out of this. Goes up to the 2nd floor, still being locked in, still playing a 1v1 in Picado, spending all their time in the blue. Okay. Now dancing around. We're talking about 2,000 meters away from the circle now. And we're moving on stage 4 real soon, about 45 more seconds. Spending the remaining bandages that he has. While his opponent, let's see, Lan doesn't have any recovery items as well. So pretty much in the same situation. It's a matter of, but honestly, whether you're 14 or 13, the placement points are the same, 0. But anyway, the good news for C4 TIKUS is that they already got themselves 9 elimination points. If they can make it 10, I mean, that's okay. It's okay, that's not too bad. Okay. Whoa! Stylish jump, but not able to produce the results that he would have wanted. probably going to do a second attempt again. Now, 5 more seconds, we will officially move on to stage number 4. Door open, land shoots. He baited to expand his bullets, but not able to secure that knock or that elimination. Now, welcome to stage number 4. We can see the health being chipped away using the bandage. Okay, that's one. Okay, door open, land goes down, and looks like it's going to be 1 extra point, 1 consolation point to SHAWN before that last member goes out to the blue. But anyway, C4 TIKUS, they still have other members, so they can continue on the journey. Let's switch over to Kyrie now, together with Alex. Kyrie, Alex gonna face up against WBB REBORN. HASTALAVISTA ESPORTS. Let's see what they can pull off here. It's Alex now waiting in the corner. Let's get a good bird's eye view. Alright, there you go. Kyrie's on the other side. Alex is by the corner of this building. And the members of WBB REBORN has arrived. Circle around with the vehicle. Okay, and looks like they're gonna let him go. Interesting enough. Looks like they might just let him go. Okay. Are they gonna pursue? No, and I guess that's because of the consideration of the circle moving away. So they're like, okay, let's not make the same mistakes as other teams and focus on getting into the circle. That also means that we refocus ourselves into the teams that are locking other teams from getting into the circle. F9, one of it, Loveman, will be finished off. On the other side, there's more for Minus Extreme to pick up. It's just a matter of do they have the information or not. K-Mouse on the other side, and just right in front of him is WBB REBORN. K-Mouse not moving at all for some reason, and he got eliminated just like that. Now Daxi. Oh, the other teammate isn't playing, it seems. From the other teammate, so we have Daxi and we have Rixie. So Rixie can play this round. I remember it's like twin names with Daxi. Daxi being shot at, and now they are being locked out of the circle. We got Kai here in the shack, being pinned down. Where is he gonna go? Right, he's within the circle. He tries to fire back onto Manis Extreme, but to no avail. Now Lurze is tanking out the blue. Okay, 2 first aids in hand. But, okay, I'm not too sure how long can he last here. It's gonna be the big question mark. Kaido gets one on the cookie. Lex finish off by Zist. Lurze makes his move. Lex finish off by Zist. That's going to be point in the back of Minus Extreme. Okay, okay, time to use his final first aid. Okay, this is, I believe this is pretty much going to be it. I mean, 15 more seconds. We're going to go to stage 5. That's where, without any healing items at all, it's going to be real hard. He's being pinned out. There's almost no escape for Lurze. And this is pretty much going to be it for the last member of SFC Rex. And they're going to end their journey this round in number 11. I just needed to make that official, ladies and gentlemen. And circle-wise, here we go. We have HASTALAVISTA ESPORTS in the middle of the circle. Now, on the outside, still a good amount of teams. But let's check out what's going to happen here on the south side, where the last member, or the second last member of C4 TIKUS is at. Movement, takes that shot, and now exposes himself. Let's get one, and he managed to get knocked down to 6. Nicely done, but 3 more to go. They're going to surround him. Okay, another one. Yes, he will. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay, good dual work here. Now they need to cover on the left side where Ipan is at. Ipan's going to come in. Now, Ipan. Ooh, Ipan wins that 1v1. Now he's down to Nico. And Nico wins it for his team. I don't think he'll have enough time to save his teammate. Grudge is putting pressure on Nico as well, so Nico has to bail. But unfortunately, as the moment he starts his vehicle, he goes out. Taken out by the other side. Nothing much he can do about that. Man, circle-wise, let's see. This is still on the outside. At least he has Daxi though as a marker, so that's okay. But the tough one would be for MELX now, no marker, all alone on the outside. This is going to be a big challenge for a very good looking man. Kai closes the hood, forces himself in, but look at the amount of teams inside waiting for him as Sky skids across. Sky goes up to the high ground, but there's company here as well. JN ALLSTAR is waiting for him. Kai, oh no, flipping car! And that is it for Kai. Valiant attempt, but it is what it is at the end of the day. ZYZ now trying to make that same attempt, making that rotation. Minus XTREME. Got Daxi here, knocked down. ZYZ still active, but he'll be pressured by the blue. You can't go to Daxi's position because that position is dangerous. Let's see. From the south to the north, goes back to the south. Hopefully this time around he's able to secure a good position, but I guess he'll need to win a fight. Just across him, it's going to be SFC looking for points to make sure that they still have that lead against PERAK, SME, BARUZ. Straight forward, he's going to be Mandy. ZYZ knocked down, but then Nate knocks down Mandy. So he kind of gave him a little bit of a return there, but no point. Considered as no return. Kaito knocked down. We got Gwen here together with G. Still alive on the outside. Gwen with the high ground. But what's going to be even more important or more interesting is MELX is still alive, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I think I spoke too soon. Okay, never mind about that. There's nothing. There's no such thing as a caster's curse. I will just rest my case. Yep. Caster's curse is a myth, ladies and gentlemen. But look at this. Look at SFC and PERAK SME BARUZ. Both of them still in the game. So for PERAK SME BARUZ to really catch up and make that last game really matter, is for them to try to overtake SFC in this round. Wings blaze. Zone closing. 2 in 1 vehicle. Cutting across. Kyrie is alone. Alex is down. There's opportunity for them. And now they see Kyrie, and there you go. Wow, nice rush. Very clean by PERAK SME BARUZ, and they have to compound together with Circle. They're in a pretty decent position, I must say. Just that they need to deal with a potential high ground. Distracting members of GN ALLSTARS as well. Let's see for Kaido here. Playing by the edge of the circle. Oh man, this is going to be real tight because we not only have SFC, but we also have PERAK SME BARUZ. So the last one might be really, really tight. It could go anyone's game. My goodness. It's just... This is just scary. But then again, this is the drama that we want, right? We want that last game to count. So, well, I guess to a certain extent we got what we wanted. Kaido. Here we go. We still have stage 7 circle though, so it still could be anyone's circle to play with. Perhaps this is also our moment to get an aerial view, just to see where's where, what's what. And here we go. It's pretty much where everyone is at. Okay, circle wise, 8 more seconds, and we'll know stage 7 who will be favored by the circle god. Okay, and it goes to no man's land, ladies and gentlemen, so it's pretty much up for grabs now. But if we talk about like position wise, it does kind of feel like SFC has the best position since they're furthest away, and they do have the numbers, so it's looking good for them. As for their closest rivals, PERAK SME BARUZ, lower ground, yes, they have the compound, but it doesn't matter anymore because they're not in the circle, so they'll be forced out of the compound anyway. And the moment they step out, it's open for them. Kaito moving on to the airdrop, Got to loot up. Creating a bunker with a bunker, but oh, okay. I guess that didn't went as planned. So now the kind of a bunker, but Kaito knocked. So I mean, ooh, tough one. But let's get a bird's eye view again. I don't know if Kaido can be safe at this moment. Alright, pressure's on. Look at the blue closing. You can see some movement as well by SFC. I guess they need to come out of that hill. Kaido, 10% of health left, still bleeding out, asking for help. I really doubt he can be saved, and yes, there's definitely not enough time. Senpai for SFC will lock in that elimination point. Okay, pressure's on for Blaze. Now he needs to go himself. Shots fired out by Blaze. Blaze sees one across. Tries to get him, but not able to do so. The buggy providing protection. Blaze moving on now, leaving Mins all alone. 40% of health left for Mins. And remember, they need to overcome SFC, but SFC is now dominating this round. And there you go, the moment we talked about it. One nade after another, SFC secures the chicken dinner. And this is 10 elimination points. PEA x SME BARUZ, 5 elimination points in total. I mean, whew. How much will the last round matter now? This will be the question. We will definitely need to tabulate the scores. Our admins need to be real careful of the scores. So we're going to give them a little bit of time for them to do the due diligence. And we will see how much will this final round matter for at least our top 2 teams. My name is Sir Cloud. You're now watching the Shiba's Community Cup Season 2 Grand Finals. We'll take a short break. See you guys in a bit. We are now down to the last game, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Shibe's Community Cup Season 2 Finals. Together with me, Sir Cloud, and this is the current standings. It is tight, but not that tight at the top. 23 points difference, and assuming the tiebreaker, PAX BARUZ needs to get 24 points and hope that SFC do not gain more points and extend their lead. That is the only way they can overtake SFC. So SFC still need to play this really safely. Now it could be anyone's game towards the final game here. Still, I mean, as long as the point gap is still possible, anything can happen, right? So without further ado, let's head on to our final game that's happening in none other than Erangel. And the final flight path for this tournament is going to start from the right side of Yasnaya all the way down to mid to the base. So the popular spot, Yogopol and around the areas of Zarki, is going to be a little bit far. But Milta, that has been contested frequently, is reachable. Pachinki is reachable as well. So we can expect to put our attention to these two spots, including school as well. Let's not forget about that. Notice that the amount of teams going towards the area of school, so that could be an area where we might see early fights. Milta, definitely. But this is also one of the rare occasions that we see teams going down to the military base. We got at least like maybe 3 of them there. So we keep an eye on that as well. As we will be revealed with the first circle. Where will be the final circle go? And I would say the start circle is 50-50. It could go down to the mid to the base, but as what we expected, school is going to be where the fight is going to happen. So now, here, the fight between 3 teams at least in the school apartment. We already got our first player, like Cola going down. Okay, that's your own teammate. Okay, calm down, my friend. Calm down. Kiyu not having a good time. Blasting his hell with a pistol in hand. And Kiyu with a pistol knocking that Bao. Not bad, Kiyu. Not bad at all. And now Kiyu is able to loot up. At least he has a shotgun. And an AK, of course. 35 bullets. But at least it's better than nothing. So the teammates on the other building securing another elimination point. 3 elimination points so far for COSA PERAK C4. As Kiyu resets himself. This is the moment where we take a bird's eye view just to see exactly where everyone is. Okay, there you go. T7 is sharing the same building as COSA PERAK C4. T7, gotta be careful as he navigates around. He is the last man for his team. XMM JAYZ. Gotta be extra careful here. T7, shotgun in hand, pistol on the other. Sees one, but it's gonna be a DBS gameplay that wins against him. Now 2 more teams to go in the school apartment just to get a good idea where everyone is at. This is going to be the current position of both COSA PERAK C4 and C4 TIKUS. You can see some parkour work here. Going on to the next building. Okay, let's see. What sort of route is he going to take to go down? Okay, at the same time, fights inside our military base as well. We've got here SHAWN. The moment we switch over, one member of SHAWN knocked down. And they're facing off against WBB MELX. We got Lurza going up to the top floor. Nate, could that land onto Lurza? Bam! But no, Lurza's okay. Let's see the POV of Lurza now. Scopes out, Scar L 3 times. Goes back down to the ground floor. He's really low right now. He needs to find space to reset. And that's going to be reset kicking in. Okay, just right in front of him now. Lurza, UMP. Here we go. I don't think the wall is going to do anything. But hey, Lurza goes down. The wall's innocent, by the way, Lurza. Kimi, last man standing now for WBB MELX. on the outside with a Thompson going up against 4 from SHAWN. Let's see if Kimi can pull off an insane clutch here. You know, still looking for that insane clutch. Okay, one shot. Kimi being shot at from the other side. Thank you so much, WBB MELX, for playing. Hopefully we'll be able to see you guys next season. Now let's get back onto school. Apartment. See what's happening here. The fight's still going on. Bird's eye view. Just to get an idea of what's happening. So far, both teams taking their sweet time, not making any big moves just yet. Within the circle, so they have time. And Yasnaya is won by SFC 17K. Let's not forget about Pachinki. Alright, here we go. So in Pachinki, we do have SFC V. And across them, it's going to be WBB. Going up, WBB is on the other side, and SFC V is on the other end. Two players left. We got Love Min here together with Y2K, and apparently Love Min just had his dinner. So hopefully he's fueled up for this final round and show us something amazing that we've been waiting for by Love Min. Show the reason why everyone should give him that amount of love. As for SFC, since they are the team that just needs to survive, as long as they can survive long enough, or ideally, or simply I must say, surviving above PAXSME BARUZ, I mean such a long name, right? Then they are confirmed champions. As for PAXSME BARUZ, they are way up north, so they are on the opposite side. So the chance of them eliminating each other is really, really low. I guess at this moment, we can put our focus back onto school and see who's the one that will break the silence now. Okay, and yeah, I guess it's going to be this way for quite a while. Quite a while indeed. Quite a while. Yep. Looking away at the middle top fight, looks like the fight there has ended. And oh, okay, Y2K, some action here. Let's zoom in on that. As now Love Min is the only man standing for his team, WBB. Great coming out with Thompson, and it is just overwhelming for him. WBB, thank you very much for playing. See you guys next season, alright? As SFC V will be the king of Pachinki in this round. Alright, the blue has arrived on top of SFC 17K. They're not phased by it. I mean, they have control of Yasnaya. Loot is pretty good there for one team, so they should be okay. And plus they have a vehicle, so they're absolutely fine. But if I were to go back to school, and here we are again. Still at a stalemate between these teams. The only way the silence will be broken is, obviously, if someone makes that move. But for them to be forced to make that move is that when the circle moves away from them, which is going to be very, very likely the case since they're playing by someone at the edge of the circle, then that's where we'll see the big stuff happening. So let's give them some time. We have about 15 more seconds till the zone reveals itself, and we might as well, right? Be on standby for the zone. And let's see, where will it go? Because there's still a 50-50 chance whether it goes to the military base island or onto the main peninsula. And it'll be really interesting if it goes all the way down south. And looks like it will go down south. And look at this, SFC is safely in the circle. But can I say safely in the military base island? Well, there's another team close by, that's SHAWN. But yeah, I mean, they should be fine because PA needs to travel quite a bit. And for them to cut across the bridge, it's going to be quite tough. Speaking of cutting across bridges, HASTALAVISTA ESPORTS needs to cut across this bridge, but this bridge is being guarded by WBB REBORN. Shot by Kyrie, knocks down Zern. And we have X4 Cutie waiting by the bridge. Pulls the trigger. Managed to get one knockdown onto his opponent. Shinzi is down. Praised by X4. But now, looking at the current situation, Ipan together with X4, the last two remaining members, active members for WDB Reborn, now changes to a DBS. Ipan is in trouble as well, looking to reset himself. X4 doing the same. Kyrie just right below him, and Kyrie! Oh man, there was a close one. Kyrie with 20% of health left. X4 going in for the pursuit. But the moment he jumps down, Kyrie counters back. Nice, swift move. Amazing game sense by Kyrie. That really, really was good. That was really good. That was really good. That was really good. That was amazing. I really like that. I mean, the fact that he chose not to like reset himself first. He knows that his opponent jumped down and there's like this window of opportunity. He took it. He got it. Beautifully executed. Gotta give it to the game sense. Nico. His own Nate. Now the blue has arrived. So this is the moment that we talked about. The only way that they'll be forced to really fight with each other is when the blue is putting pressure onto them. Okay, Nico is dancing around. Let's zoom in on Nico. While JAYZ has left. Not really left though, he's on the other side of the compound. Okay, no first aids in the hands of Nico. So that's point number one, and that's going to be a really important point. Same goes for JAYZ as well. Let's keep our eye on to Nico. Guess he's dependent on, I'm not sure if he has bandages though, but he's definitely dependent on that slight boost that he still has. But let's not forget, Circle is towards mid to the base. I mean, even if they win this fight, to get across is going to be real tough. So you might as well take this risk, collect the consolation prize, that is the points out of your opponent, and well, see what you can do next. I guess that's going to be the best case scenario for now. Nico tries to get away. C4, JAYZ knocked out. Oh no, that's bad news for Nico. No one else together with him. It's definitely not going to be able to save JAYZ. Out in the open at this point. Found a first aid, so that will last him a little bit more. But his opponents now pretty much in the same situation, tanking out the blue, not letting Nico go. So let's check out what might possibly happen. So Kiyu and his teammate on the other building. Nico has repositioned himself. JAYZ used as a hostage. It's not going to be much that he can do. And yep, there you go. JAYZ is out. Nico confirmed alone. 3v1 in the blue. And we're talking about stage 2 moving to stage 3. Okay, and they're now in the same building as Nico. Tida's knocked down somewhere else. And finished off by Kai. Nico. Knocked out. With an AUG, not able to get that knockdown. Using his final first aid. A little bit early, but looks like, I guess it's more of like preparation for the siege. Okay. Nate cooking up. This Nate could be good. Okay, but doors closed. It's okay, it's okay. Okay. Second time around. Chooses to keep his Nate micro Uzi in hand together with AUG A3. Another Nate now. Oh, Nate onto him. Nico. Oh, that's a stun grenade. He's blinded. Can he recover in time? Alright, yes he will. Smoke out. Micro Uzi gameplay, but the follow-up onto Nico, and that is the end of C4 TIKUS. That took a while. That took a while. Now Kiyu has one first aid. Oh man, calm down people, calm down. Calm down, his other teammate doesn't have anything. So Kiyu one first aid, reviving his teammates. We'll check back. But now Circle was, wow, okay. We kinda expected this. Now PAXSME BARUZ made it onto the mid to the base island. SFC. Now let's not forget as well, PAXSME BARUZ, they need to collect a lot of elimination points. But the fact that we have 9 teams left, that means even SFC, they will be starting to collect placement points soon. So this is something that they're looking forward to, right? Like PAXSME BARUZ, if they don't eliminate SFC, or if they don't start to collect a lot of points through eliminations, they wouldn't be able to catch up. Alright, I'm really curious to see like what happens in the school area, but we'll probably come back to that later. Let's see what happens on the right side bridge now, as here we do have FTW XTREME locking out another team, and that's going to be SFC 17K. Sin has 1 first aid. Lex is making his move, yes, 3 first aids. Alright, looks like they're going to try to cut across. Should be alright from our view, like there's no one else, okay, except for Lex. It's gonna be interesting. Let's get a POV on Lex just to see how is he gonna hold them off. He has 3 first aids, so that's his advantage. Nice shot by Lex, getting 1. 3 more to go. Lee struck down by the blue. 2 more to go. Tesla is kind of low as well. Tesla will definitely go down the blue at this point. And there you go. And we only have 1 more left. That's going to be TPE. TPE, 2 first aids. Okay. All supplies onto him. Uses 1 of his first aids. But at the same time, okay, this is going to be really interesting. PEX SME BARUZ facing off against SFC. It must have a lot of elimination points. But is it going to be enough? I don't think mathematically it's possible at this point, but it'll be still interesting to see the number 1 and number 2 team duking out each other. Mix knocked down by Grunge. Lex from the inside. Watch out, Grunge. Grunge takes out help left. Knocked down. Nicely done by Lex. Tries to find the next target. Blaze. Try to get as close as possible to Minx, possibly to save him. But before that, looting up. Okay, oh, okay, this opportunity. Nice break. Knockdown. And now, looting time. Minx will be finished off. And here we have it. The last active member of SFC. At least, even if PAXSME BARUZ cannot take the number 1 spot, well, maybe they might find satisfaction by eliminating the number 1 team. So, yeah. Let's see how long this dude can last. 2 first aids left with their opponent kind of locking it out. Okay, smoked up vehicle at the same time. Alright, looks like PAXSME BARUZ gonna let this go for now. Okay, let's zoom in here. He is not too far out, so he should be fine for now. But be interested to see like where will he go from here. Okay, he's taking his real sweet time. But at the same time, on the other side, we got TPE, who managed to survive. And he's gonna play this safe. Okay, he sees VIP squad core in front of him. See if he can take advantage of the situation. Right, and they docked themselves, but no clear shot here for TPE. But there's one more though on the right side. If TPE knows, if only TPE knows. Okay, let's try to get the POV of that person. Okay, it's gonna be Media. I guess he kind of knows that TPE is there. Yes, he knows. He saw the door, and that's a clue. That's number 1, and also the buggy as well. So that's a clue for Media that TPE is inside. Now Media has a nade. If we can get close enough, toss the nade into the shack, it's a definite elimination point. Media, okay, should be alright, yeah. But circle-wise, okay, there you go. Ate from HASTALAVISTA ESPORTS has the circle in the middle of it at this moment. Let's see here. We got Blaze here still. Oh. Okay, TB is out for sure. But okay, can we get a confirmation? Okay, I guess. Let's see here. Let's get a confirmation, alright? So, for PB. Okay, they are out. PAXSME BARUZ is out. And SFC. Hang on a second. SFC is still in? Yes, it's still in. So that means SFC is your champions, ladies and gentlemen. It's definitely official now. There's no way they are not champions. But let's go on with the game because there's still other placements for us to keep an eye on. Alright, who knows, right? Champion with a chicken dinner in the final game. Just to put that cherry on top. It's pretty nice as well. Lex needs to be prepared. Teams getting closer and closer to him. To stay as quiet as possible for now. Kaido shoots across, gets Nami. It's gonna be another point in the back here for GN ALLSTAR. Going up, high ground gameplay it is for GN ALLSTAR. Lex just right below them now with the smoke poked up. With the smoke popped out. Smoke poked up. Okay, never mind about that. With the smoke poked up. So there will be information for Kaido to work with. And someone's below them. It's gonna be Lex. Nico is gonna move in as well. Okay, crash in. Here we go. Lex defended his ground. It looks like he got a little bit of help from Ate from the other side, and Ate will say, "Thank you very much. That will be my text, and I'll keep it." Nice help there. Now, leaving Mija as the last member of VIP Squad Core. On the outside of the circle. Mija gets down. Here we go, M4 time. It's pretty alright on the other side. So right now, all the teams, they are in the circle. But Ate is taking that proactive approach to let loose a couple of bullets. Okay, next circle. We do have stage 6 circle. Ate on top of it. My goodness, this guy has been the circle shaman. He's been calling upon the circle to be on top of him, man. It's been working. Man, I wish I can call upon like some rain right now because it's kind of hot where I am at. I'm just saying, though. Just saying. Might as well put out some ideas there. And now Mija rather far away, alone, position compromised, not looking good, and that is it. Mija not able to survive any further, and we have our top 5 teams. SFC, the last member, created a bunker, but now no circle, and trying to get into the circle is going to be pretty tough. But we do have movement onto Ate now. Ate needs to defend this. 1v2. SLK, can he actually pull this one off? But no, it's not going to be the case for Ate. As a DBS gameplay, just too much for him to handle. And final member, SFC, trying to get into the circle now, making his move. Understandably, this safe approach onto the north side of the circle where nobody is at. For Lex, your move, my friend, your move. Last 3 teams and Lex is the only one on the outside. Buggy, here we go. Long rotation onto the right, using the terrain as cover. He'll be fine for now. For now, that is. But he's moving towards the last member of SFC. Okay, Lex could be surprised, but he stopped halfway, so it's okay for now. At this moment, 3-team standoff. But then again, you gotta think about it. GN ALLSTAR, they have the clear numbers advantage. I mean, they can just go for it. Because it's like rather clear for them. Okay, they just need the information, which I totally understand. Okay, and speaking about making the moves now, Kaido starting to go out to gather information. I guess the first one that they might see is going to be the last member of SFC. But now heading towards the side of where Lex is at. Okay, Lex's POV. Here we go. Kaido. But because Lex is the last man, so he's not going to pull that trigger. They already got 5 elimination points for FTW Extreme. Okay, popping up that smoke. That's gonna give a clue. Okay, there you go. Action time. Lex. Spotted out. DBS 2M4. Jumps to evade. Lex. Still not pulling the trigger. Chooses the first aid. Ooh, that was a close one there. Another first aid attempt. But no time. And now the DBS gameplay will not save him. That will be the end. One more to go. Can SFC do it? But the answer is no, as the final chicken dinner will land onto GN ALLSTAR with a total elimination point of 8 eliminations, bringing them 18 points in the final round. Ladies and gentlemen, SFC definitely your champions by surviving to a second place finish. On top of that, cherry on top, they got themselves 8 elimination points. That is definitely enough for them to be the champions of the Shibe Community Cup Season 2, for sure. But, of course, we'll still need to do our due diligence, counting the points, and also position everyone else. And as usual, we need to give our administrators some time to calculate the points. So, while we allow them space to do that, we'll take a breather. We'll come back for the result show soon. So see you guys in a bit. My name is SirCloud. Thank you for watching Shibe's Community Cup Season 2 Finals. Be back for the results. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the result show for Shiba's Community Cup Season 2 Finals. And I'm here still with you. My name is Sir Cloud, and congratulations to SFC. 3 chicken dinners, 135 points, with a whooping amount of 84 eliminations in total. They are your crown champions on the Shiba's Community Cup Season 2 Finals. Congratulations to SFC. And also, our second place winners, PEAX SME BARUZ, coming in at second with 101 points. What a day it has been for them. It was almost a comeback, but it was a close one between them and SFC. GN ALLSTARS with their chicken dinner for themselves as well, 88 points at third place, followed by HASTALAVISTA ESPORTS, 75 points at fourth place. Mine is XTREME, number 5, 63 points. Close one with C4 TIKUS at number 6 with 60 points. But even closer is VERMILLION ESPORTS, 59 points at number 7. And then we have a 2-point gap between them and FTW XTREME at number 8 with 57 points. Rather bigger gap with WBB MELX, 48 points at number 9. And we have VIP Squad Core at number 10. Same finish as yesterday with 44 points at number 10. Number 11 goes to WBB REBORN, 41 points. SFC 17K, number 12 with 37 points. Tied in the total amount of points, but of course the tiebreaker went to SFC 17K is COSA PERAK C4 with 37 points. Number 13, SHAWN coming in at number 14, 30 points. SFC Rex, 30 points as well. Again, tiebreaker favorite SHAWN. Number 16, SSCV with 20 points. And we have WBB at number 17 with 19 points. And JAYZ, 13 points at number 18. And this will be all, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to support Shiba by following the social medias of Shiba. You can see her on screen, Instagram, Shiba PUBG, Discord link as well. Do join in the community, because with your support, who knows, there could be season 3 for everyone to enjoy. So do show your support, and with your support, you know, that will encourage the organizers to create more tournaments like this for everyone to enjoy in the future. Thank you so much to everyone who has put in the effort of playing, the players putting in a good show, the administrators who have been working hard behind the scenes to create a seamless tournament. And thank you so much to Shiba for creating this tournament for all of us to enjoy and also train, especially in preparation for the upcoming tournaments to come. That will be all from me. My name is Sir Cloud. I'll be signing off. Thank you so much again for watching. I'll see you guys in the future. Good night, everyone. Bye.